direct and ensuring you solicit the right information. Number 5 is that key parts of building rapport is matching and mirroring. This is more advanced. That if you want to be an expert in your field, it's something that you have to get nailed down.
Yeah, I really like it, and all the points are valid there. I know you've had to chop up there. There was, that's for Wednesday?
Yes.
Good. Although I don't want to do deliberate sit down like sales tips.
Yeah.
Sure. Right, so the sales tips videos, we're going to have to stop. And stop doing them in their current format. Now the reason being, is I've been doing a lot of thinking and getting prepared for 2019. You know, we talk about reflection. I like to sit down every week. Well, what I've basically done is I've been doing that, but for the full year. What's working well? What do we need to do more of? What are the activities that really make a difference in my day, my life, the business, etc. I do feel that the sales tips videos, production, they're still arranged, they're still a script. Everyone in business should serve a purpose. In fact, they should be as valuable as the next person. Number 2, where do they hang out? But bear in mind, you've already worked out who you want to go after. View things from the third person perspective. So imagine you're at one side, you're looking down on yourself, you're looking down at the person you're negotiating with or the board. There's still various takes, and I feel it's causing a bit of friction. What I really want to do, and the whole reason for vlogging and documentary style, is because I don't need to do that. I just get an insight to my day. The reason we want to do this is we want to share a lot of value with people, and I think it would be interesting for me to look back on and see what the journey's been. It keeps me on the edge in terms of it keeps me better. And if there's just a little bit of guidance, help, advice that people can learn from the actual day-to-day running of various businesses, through the mistakes and through the successes, then that is a plus as well. So I want to go back to just giving you more access to video and things, and capturing advice and guidance in the moment. That's why I wanted to do this in the first place. It feels more natural. Also, another fact as well is that I don't want to position myself as the authority figure. The reason I do this is I am constantly in this mode of I always want to get better, and the whole reason for the camera is that it gets me better. So I'm in that mode of whether somebody might see me this far ahead or not even that far or behind them, doesn't matter to me. I'm always, as far as I'm concerned, I always need to go forward. I'm always trying to get further forward. I am not on a different level. I put myself with the camera in this position to test me, to get me better. Being in that sales tips videos, sharing knowledge, I'm happy to do, but I'm in this self-discovery stage of wanting to learn more from other people, testing myself with the camera. I don't want to position myself as the main authority figure in sales. I love sales, that's what I'm all about. I've experienced a lot of different things, techniques, things that I want to share with people, but I would rather do it in my comfortable way, whereby it's natural and I can share it in a documentary style, and people will still pick up value, I'm sure, from it, but not in the sit down, let's produce something scenario. So my focus on this year is doing a lot of thinking, is about a key word. I don't agree with New Year's resolutions. A better way of putting them is just like now resolutions. The New Year resolutions. People, persons, just saying I'm going to get healthier, I'm going to stop smoking. I don't believe in that, purely because I think everybody, regardless of the time of the year, should have goals, and their goals will slightly change and evolve over time. But I do agree that it's a good time of the year to kind of recalibrate yourself and those goals, and which is kind of what I've done. So I've took time to kind of refocus my goals, my aspirations, things I want to do, and not just get the goal, but how are we going to achieve them? What are some things I need to change? Are the people that we have now able to get us where we need to go, or do we need to make changes and doing things like that? But not, I don't like how the fact that somebody says, right, this year I'm going to stop smoking. That's fine, but you don't need a new year to do that. And they never do it. They very rarely do it. There's a huge stat, and we can find out for a video about how many people just fail. So, my thing this year is a word, and that's kind of what I'm going to base, like in my week to week. I'm going to remind myself on a day by day basis. I'm going to remind myself about, and my word this year is discipline. Each morning I'm lying in my bed, I wake up And I just think we've got to be disciplined now, Scott. Right? Because the only way really to achieve, there's only one way of doing it, and that's to build good habits, right? To build a good habit, it will take months, right? It will probably take, I think they talk about 3 months to build a habit. To build habits is to be disciplined. Typically New Year's resolutions is like everybody goes to the gym on the 1st of January or the 2nd of January because they're motivated. By the middle of February, or by the end of January, like everybody's demotivated for one reason or another. So my reason for me putting a word in place this year is discipline. There is going to be a time very shortly, next week, the week after, tomorrow, who knows, when I won't be arsed write an article 3 times a week, or book a podcast in, or email potential guests. There will be a time, maybe this week, the motivation will wear, like today, because other things come up. Motivation is soft, being disciplined is a fucking mentality, it's a mindset. Because I will go down there one day and I will feel like eating something shite because I'm not motivated. I'm going to try and shift my mentality to be disciplined. I know I'm not, I want this, but I'm not allowed to have it, right? That's the way I'm going to look at life this year.